Guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. There was a global data download that we could talk about. Oh yeah, Global did also tweet out Gamma 1 and 2. Both Global Dokkan and JP Dokkan tweeted out the same video. Maybe I'll just do another video talking about the Gammas. Now that we know that they're coming to both Global and JP at the same time, which I think is good, by the way. I think maybe that means we'll get like a new stage to sell Max with it or something like that. We could see, because remember, the title for the Cell Max, like the title you get for beating Cell Max right now, it says Stage 1. So there's definitely going to be another Cell Max fight. Or maybe the second fight will be Beast Gohan. Who knows? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at everything coming to Global. Global actually has a pretty decent celebration going on here with a lot of characters. Remember, I really do think that EZAs is just such a big important thing and a big important factor for Dokkan. The ability to take characters and make them like really good that people have previously had, I think is really good, right? That'll, because it's like, you might be a free-to-play player, but like you've probably pulled, you know, one of these girls right here, you've probably pulled one of them years ago or have them rainbowed or 90% or something like that, and like now they can be decent. This is why I do think, even though like you could just let units age out, like AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you know, came out 500 years ago. It's not the end of the world if he's like completely dead and you're not using him ever again. But at the same time, like a second EZA would be very like good, I think, for the game and for these celebrations, right? Because it's like, one thing that certainly could be a concern is what happens for Dokkan once they run out of characters the EZA, right? That's why like a second EZA could be good, because every time we're talking about how good a celebration is, I feel like EZAs is like one of the very first things we point to, right? Because it's just really good content. You're taking an old character, you know, making them relevant, and it's actually like content to actually do to EZA them. So that's good. Certainly, though, I think this is perfect, right? The LR EZAs where you do 10 stages, not the normal EZAs where you do, 30, which is not that fun. Okay, so let's see. So we have, there's going to be a double rates banner. This is going to have carnival coins, by the way. A lot of people were very mad about the change for the banners without actually paying attention to a lot of the details. They said in the Dokkan Now that double rates banners were going to become carnival coin banners. They said that. So this banner right here should have carnival coins if you summon for it. I am unsure if Metal Cooler and Super Saiyan Goku will be like unfeatured on it or something like that, but we'll see. Very possible they might be unfeatured on the banner. I'm really looking forward to the next Carnival LR, which I personally expect will be in December on both Global and JP at the same time. Again, maybe like a UI signed Carnival LR Goku. I'll be curious to see if LR Metal Cooler and Super Saiyan Goku would be like featured on like one of those banners at the time. That'll be interesting, right? So we have them. We have a new Super Battle Road stage. This is Low Class Warrior right there. There's the EZA for Goku, Trunks, and Pan. There is the girls EZA right here. This is for Kid Chi-Chi, Bra. I guess this is sort of like Teen Chi-Chi, right? And then Ribrianne. And then finally there's a Patan, and then there's a chain battle against Oceania Shenron. So let's go through a bunch of these characters. I recorded a banner unit tier list. Today is like content. There's so much stuff. I'll probably upload it tomorrow, I guess, since there's just so much going on today with Kid Goku's EZA and stuff like that. I really like CHEELAI. This is a great character. I feel like she's exceptional. The only real issue, I mean, FASHA has problems in that she's great defensively at the start. Then you have to have her get hit a bunch of times, and she settles into pretty much just like a damage character towards the end of these fights. I mean, she can get like a really high defensive stat, but I made the point in these red zone fights that FASHA is higher than normal. FASHA will get to like, 700, 600k defense when she's fully built up, which can seem really crazy, but it's not that much different from like one of these Dokkan Fests who could get to like 500k defense after they super attack. Both FASHA and like a character with like 500k, 600k defense can double-digit tank like normals from red zone bosses, but they would both die. from like super attacks of red zone bosses. So her defense is deceptive, I think. It's at the start. I think this is a great ability for them to give to characters. These early turn guards can really help you, right? Because one of the big issues would be these bosses, like you get a terrible opening rotation, right, and then you just get destroyed in like red zone or these fights, right, by these tough bosses. But the characters that guard like either their first turn or their first couple of turns can allow you to more easily get set up, right. But keep in mind, you can't really float Fasha off, right? Because like you really got to take advantage of her getting hit at the start of the fight. Fasha's good. I do like CHEELAI a lot better. The other thing too is that CHEELAI actually, she has a really good spot right now on the Bond of Friendship team, Pan's team. Whereas Fasha, where are we using her? Her only team. I mean, you have a good team that she's on, but Fasha, I would argue, actually has less teams than CHEELAI right now, right? Like, in the future, we could get a Dokkan Fest Bardock. Fasha could be super relevant. It could be crazy. But right now, like, Fasha's competing with, like, Carnival LR Goku and, like, AGL LR Goku and Vegeta and shit like that on the Pure Saiyan team, right? That's the problem for Fasha. In the future, her presence on a bunch of these other, like, lower-level teams will be very helpful. But right now, I would argue CHEELAI actually has more spots to use than Fasha on Pan's Bond of Friendship team, where CHEELAI is, like, needed on that team, because that team is, I think, a bit iffy, right? CHEELAI is really good, right? With her seal, her high chance to stun. She's got the scouter. She's got the rainbow orb changing. She's just ridiculous. This is a ridiculously busted character. I love her. More characters like this would be a really good thing for the game. This is great design, where they just go, all right, whatever on damage, and then they make her do literally everything else. She really can help bring these teams together, right? And she can work exceptionally well on Pan's team, where Pan can be one of the most damaging units in the game. So Pan could easily cover up for the lack of damage from CHEELAI, right? So that's very good right there. So there's those two, CHEELAI and Fasha right there. They are coming out on the 17th. This was a very early data download. Okay, sure. Whatever. Okay, so then we have a low-class warrior Super Battle Road stage. Well, here's a spot where Fasha will dominate, right? Fasha would obliterate this stage. It would be unfair. Fasha is a character designed to fight Red Zone, right? So a normal Super Battle Road stage would just get destroyed by her. Then we have the Goku, Trunks, and Pan EZA. They come out tomorrow, or tonight. Yeah, they come out tonight. Goku, Trunks, and Pan. This unit, they're pretty good. I do like this character. I think around like LR physical cell level to me does sort of like describe this character's performance. They can help Pan's team. Basically, it's like, think about using Pan's team. So it's like you're going to fight one of these really, really strong tech bosses, right? So like, all right, we're going to fight Red Zone Bojack, or you're going to fight Red Zone Full Power Frieza. This is a character bringing on the team could be a really good idea, right? That's many characters release these days. That's sort of the way to view them. You could use them with type advantage against one of the tougher Red Zone bosses, and this unit can do well, right? They can do well type neutral against some of these bosses. Of course, a super attack is going to annihilate them unless you're going up against, the tech bosses. But I do actually like this unit. They're solid. Pan's team needs a dominant GT Goku, though. Pan needs it really bad. I've argued that a Super Saiyan 4 Goku who's like number 1 right now would really save two different teams. Pan's team and LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's team. Both teams really need help, and a Super Saiyan 4 Goku would really help both of those teams, right? So we have them. They're definitely very solid. We have the EZA, which is weak to EZA, or the girls EZA, which is weak to Peppy Gals, right? We have all four that. Wait, when is this? This comes with Fasha and CHEELAI next week. Okay, so we have all of these girl characters right there, right? Now looking at a bunch of them, honestly, a bunch of these characters I'm not really too crazy about. This Chi-Chi would have been way better if, like, all this extra attack she has right here was defense. She would be much more runnable. It's like, she has this really nice support, which is definitely strong right there, right? But it's like, they gave her damage. Damage right here, medium chance to crit. dude, you turn this to medium chance to dodge, defense, and defense, and the character's 80 times better. I think she could still be useful in some spots. She does seal, right? I mean, Peppy Gal allies are getting, what, 3 key and 120% defense, which is strong. She does give all allies 2 key and 50% defense anyway. She's decent, but, like, they easily could have made her better. They get rid of the attack, and I think she's a lot better, right? Kid Chi-Chi's pretty ass. I think her design is horrendous. Sure, she's probably going to be a lot better next to the physical Dokkan Fest Kid Goku that just came out, right? Like, they're going to be a nasty combo together. I think you'd use this Chi-Chi in Super Battle Road stages and Extreme Super Battle Road stages, right? With her chance to stun, and then also her chance to dodge. The Youth Extreme Super Battle Road literally just came out, like, today. This Chi-Chi, I think, will dominate that stage, but I don't. So maybe I'm probably too hard on this Chi-Chi. She, I think, would be very good in some Super Battle Road stages, right? So, like, that's where you use her, but that's pretty much it, right? Her design is very weird, but I mean, looking at her kit, she is going to work quite a bit better with that new Kid Goku out, right? Who's like God, so that will help her out quite a bit. Ribrianne is really strong. But Ribrianne, like, Peppy Gals needs help, right? Like, we get a 200% Peppy Gal leader, right? And stuff like that. This Ribrianne will be very strong. Stacks attack and defense. She seals. Remember, she attack debuffs the enemy. She's a support, right? She could have guaranteed additionals. She can do a lot, this Int Ribrianne. But it's like, for her to be really good, the Peppy Gal team needs to take another step up. I mean, all they got to do is drop a 200% leader on Kid Goku's level for Peppy Gals, and Peppy Gals can be there, right? CHEELAI, FASHA, like, that team could be tight. It could be very strong. So let's hope they do that. 200% Peppy Gal leader, maybe a Kid Bulma, or a Dragon Ball Z Bulma, or just Android 18, or a Kefla, or something like that. Like, dropping a 200% Peppy Gal lead, I think, would be an awesome idea. Then we have Bra. I probably like Bra the best of all of them. Bra has a bunch of dodge in her kit. She's a strong support, right? 3 key, 40% attack, which is good. You know, and again, defense, and then 1 Peppy Gal ally in the team, and you could have 70% chance to dodge, right? So, like, you know, a support, 3 key, 40% support with a 70% chance to dodge. She's pretty good. I don't think you really want to worry about this ability so much, right? This is just sort of like an extra attack on that I don't think is really too important to how good this character is. It's basically this part of the unit is the important part, right? You get 1 other Peppy Gal category ally in there, and she's a huge support with a 70% chance to dodge. I really like Bra. I think Bra is pretty solid. So she can definitely help out in some places, right? So there's the girls. We've got a new Patan coming. That is coming tonight for Global, okay? Later on tonight. Then we have the chain battle against Oceana Shenron. So, looks like these are all of the advantageous characters. Shadow Dragon Saga, Goku family join forces. I have my video. This is the top 1% reward video I do always at the end of these chain battles. So we could see what some of the top scores are that players got right here, right? So, the setups are a bunch of these Gokus and Pans from the Shadow Dragon Saga, and then, like, Omega Shenron is basically what the setups are going to be. And then the free-to-play in Spirit Bomb Goku seems to be the best unit for you to actually pick as your attacker, right? So, this doesn't seem like too bad of a chain battle, since a lot of these characters right here are, you know, like, pretty easily obtainable, I would say. Right, here's a higher score at 150, and you could, again, see the Gokus and the Pans right there, and then all the Shenrons, right? Like, these are the setups you're going to want to use for that chain battle. So, there we go. There is the global data download. Actually, a lot of content, right? 2 different EZAs with 5 EZA characters, the banner, the Super Battle Road stage. I would say this is a pretty solid data download for Global. So, I wonder if the Gammas are coming next week in their own data download. Because it is, I guess it's weird that, like, CHEELAI, like, these characters are for next week. It's kind of weird that they're coming out this, them being in the data download a week early must have to do with Gamma 1 and 2. Coming to Global and JP. That's what I'm thinking. So I think that there's a good chance we could see Gamma 1 and 2 in, like, this range, right? Like the 18th to the 21st. We could see them in Dokkan, which would be exciting, right? Characters from Dragon Ball Superhero, like, hell yes, dude. Please, God, get them in. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.